among the well-to-do families. Because of the mindset, the young ones now, the richer, those the affluent, have gone to what these children described as junk food. Fast foods, get a chapati, some rice very fast, a child goes to school. But this one who comes from the village, who has eaten the guavas, the mangoes, the yams, maybe has gone by Kureta Lake and picked some fish, that one you cannot compete with. If you look at these professors and their family backgrounds, most of them don't come from the families of chiefs, but from the very humble families who fed on these indigenous and these traditional food. Therefore, we are saying, we are emphasizing the indigenous because of their nutritional value and contribution to the capital development of this country. But also we look at the cultural heritage. These foods are deeply embedded in the cultural practices of the people of the Rwenzori, providing not only sustenance, but also identity and traditional knowledge. If you are to talk about Firinda, certainly you think about the Batoro. If you are talking about Sombe, you think about the Bamba community, the Babuis. Am I right? True. The mushrooms and the rest, you will associate them to a certain culture. So these traditional foods, guests of honor, these indigenous foods have a strong cultural attachments, and they provide a strong cultural heritage. But also the third one is biodiversity conservation. Growing indigenous food crops helps preserve biodiversity, which is crucial for ecological balance and climate resilience. And this one, Professor John has elaborated to rally that support of the immediate, the decisive, and the massive deployment in as far as food security and indigenous foods are concerned. It should not be a JSA issue alone, and indigenous foods are concerned. It should not be a JSA issue alone. Value addition, such as processing, in order to increase marketability, strengthening market linkages through cooperatives, local fairs, and using digital platforms, which will boost demand at both the local and the global level. The government, therefore, and non-governmental organizations should support research. Professor provided a topic for research. And therefore, there is need to support research, support infrastructure development, and policy that will ensure long-term sustainability, as well as public awareness campaigns on the nutritional benefits of indigenous foods that will increase local consumption, as well as appreciating the fact that we need to do this. I'm happy that in this region we have a community university called Mountains of the Moon University. All these challenges we are grappling with, Mr. Baguma, the answer is at Mountains of the Moon University. We have capacity there, we have resource, the human resource there, that if well utilized, can address these issues one by one and turn around the situation that we think is a big concern and scare today, and that is preservation of the indigenous foods, as well as the benefits that come along. My part 3 of this is to look at the strategies of enhancing market linkages, because that was the main part of my presentation. For us to enhance the market linkages, one, we need to concentrate on value addition and branding. Value addition and branding, that is processing indigenous foods into products like flour, like beverages, and branding them as organic and nutritious foods, and this can certainly increase on their marketability. The Baganda say in Sibambi, Edibiachi, Edibia Mutebi. How would we brand? How would we position ourselves? How would we brand our